Hey, what's happening, everyone? I'm SirJames coming at you guys with another video, and today I'm here to share with you guys what I got this year for Black Friday 2019, and I have a sack full of goodies here that I can't wait to share with you guys, but I'll keep it as a surprise for the video. A couple things to quickly go over. Normally, I like to share with you guys with what I got and what I got other people as for some early holiday shopping for Christmas. Fortunately, I can't share those extra items because I have more and more people within my family watching my content. So therefore, I risk basically them finding out what they're going to be getting. And so therefore, I can't show these extra items to you guys. But I can at least show you what I got. And secondly, I actually liked this year for Black Friday because it was raining outside. And because of that, it's always funny every time it rains, which rarely happens here in California, is that there's always less people on the road. It's like when it rains, people freak out and just don't want to be on the road, which worked out to my benefit because Best Buy, for the most part, wasn't so busy. Target was pretty empty, and so was GameStop. So it was a pleasant Black Friday shopping. Just, walk in, get what I want, and walk out. There was no hassle. There's no crowded in the movie sections or video game sections. Just pretty nice. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, technically, the first item that I'm going to be showcasing wasn't part of the Black Friday. I mean, it technically is if you could find it, but when I got it, it wasn't part of Black Friday because I bought this really cool sack over at GameStop. This is probably one of the coolest bags that they ever gotten. And then I used this to basically get a Black Series figure, which is the Purge Trooper, which is related to, obviously, the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. And it was actually quite funny because when this figure came out, he was bundled with the video game, and I wasn't able to buy just the figure because I already had the game on PC. I just wanted this guy, and thankfully enough, a few people who didn't pick up their pre-orders who got the deluxe version of it, the one that comes bundled with the figure, so they were able to sell it separately finally. So I now have this. I also have Cal Kestis, and I have the second sister. But he's a really nice figure. I just need to get a second one of them because I want two of those behind the second sister for displaying purposes. Next item, which the rest of this is of course related to what I got today. This is probably one of the main items that I wanted from GameStop, which is this PlayStation holiday sweater. Typically it retails for the price tag of $38, pretty expensive. I ended up paying around $21, so a very good deal. The one I got last year actually shrunk on me, and I don't think this one is going to shrink, at least I hope it doesn't. But yep, there's that one, just a nice PlayStation holiday sweater. You guys know I like PlayStation. Oh, I like all variations of gaming, but Sony's one of my favorites when it comes to the consoles. Next items, I have 3 t-shirts that I picked up over at Hot Topic. These were actually a pretty good deal because not only these were half off, but it was also a buy 2 get 1 free, so technically I paid $22 in total. So let's go ahead and start with t-shirt number 1 here. Which one is this one? Alright, so this one is the Enlist Now, Join the Sith Legion. Very nice looking shirt. This is technically the one I got free. Next up is a couple shirts related to Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. This one here says Join the Dark Side. And you have, as I was talking about, the second sister with the Sith Troopers. So I thought that was a really nice shirt. Like I said, these were at Hot Topic. And this one I also really like. This is the front, so you got the nice symbol over there. But when you turn it around, it has the game title. Now, there's technically 3 other shirts that I got. These were an online order, which unfortunately I probably won't get until the middle of December. But the 3 shirts that I ordered was related to the Mandalorian. And what I'm going to say is not really any story spoilers or whatnot. But basically the first one that I got, I'll try to find images and put it in here, is where you got the moon in the background and you got the end scene of episode 1 with the Mandalorian and some mysterious creature in a crib. So that was the first shirt. The other one's a gray t-shirt where you have a half of a Mandalorian mask, and it says, "This is the way." And then, of course, the final one in the Mandalorian title font says, "Weapons are part of my religion." So those will be coming in sometime in December. Whenever they come in, I'll be happy to showcase to you guys. And if you want to know where I got those from, they came from a website called Shirt Punch, and I'll put a link in the description down below. Now let's go ahead and get to the movies first, and then we'll save the video games for last. Alright, so starting off with movies, we have a DC Universe movie, the Batman Gotham by Gaslight. I think I've seen a trailer for this one, but I've never watched it. This was $4 over at Best Buy. And by the way, the Mandalorian shirts that I ordered were, it was $11 a piece. Another movie I haven't seen yet, which is Godzilla, King of the Monsters. This one I got on 4K. This was, I believe it was $12.99 or $11.99, so a very good deal. It's always a good deal when you get 4K movies for pretty cheap, because half the time they're pretty expensive for what they're worth. Another one I have not seen before, ended up paying, I think this one was $10. Elita, Battle Angel. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. This one was also, actually these next two are $4 movies. We have Tag. I remember watching 2 YouTube previews for this one, and I was laughing, and I thought, I was like, hey, this is actually a cool movie. And I was like, wait, is that Hawkeye from the Avengers? So yeah, there's Tag. Again, this was $4. It looks like a really good movie. I mean, I enjoy the 2 previews that I've seen, so more than likely I'm probably going to like this one. And last on the movies area is one that I did see in theaters, and I thought it was a really good movie, which is the Hitman's Bodyguard. So definitely worth a watch if you haven't seen it. I just kept thinking Deadpool with Nick Fury. That's just really enjoyable. So let me double check here. So that is all the movies. So let's go ahead and get to the video games. First one that I picked up is the Nier Automata Game of the Year Edition. I did have the standard edition, and then I had beaten it and sold it. I just didn't have the extra content. And technically this was already dirt cheap, so I got this for around, I paid $7 over at GameStop. Next up is a game that I haven't heard before, actually, and I was looking up reviews, and apparently it's got a lot of good reviews on it. And the game is called Control. Now this I picked up at Target. It was supposed to be $25, I believe was their sale tag, but when the lady rung this up, it actually came out to $15. So there was a price error on this one, so I saved an additional $10, which I am not complaining about. So whether or not, if I'm going to like the game, I'm not entirely sure, but for $15, can't go wrong. I mean, it's got a bunch of great reviews. Reality meets the unexpected. It's a react environment, a world within a location. Sounds cool. Next one is one that I have not played yet. I was waiting for a sale, which this was on sale finally. I paid $25. It's the... oh man, I'm probably going to butcher the name on this one. The Shikaru Shadow Dies Twice. It's basically got a, I heard really good things about it, and it's got like the difficulty like the Dark Souls games. So again, there's that one. It's $25. It's a pretty good deal. I think this is also on other platforms. I don't think it's an exclusive, so might be worth picking up if you've been interested in it. Next one that I also got is Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I actually never got the chance to sit down and play this one. As much as I love Assassin's Creed, I think just at the time when this came out, I was busy playing other titles that I just never got around to it. but this was $15 for just the standard version. I think there's another one where it comes with all the DLC, but I don't know how much that one is. I think that one's probably 30, 40, somewhere around there. Next one on the list, I was going to get this on the Nintendo Switch, but unfortunately my local Best Buy, and it was kind of weird because normally these stack up on games quite a bit for the Black Friday sales, but they didn't seem to stack up on too many of specific titles. Only certain ones like the new Call of Duty and a few other, I guess, big hit titles. But this one, I couldn't find any copies for the Switch, and that is the Aladdin and the Lion King, the Disney Classics bundle. These are a couple basically old school games. I remember having that. Actually, I still have them on the Sega Genesis. I actually did beat Aladdin eventually because I got it. I got like another Sega Genesis pre-owned or whatever, and I finally beat it. But the Lion King, I've never beaten the Lion King because there's always that level where it's I can't wait to be king. The monkey part, that's easy. It's just when you get to the ostrich part, you know, you have to duck or jump, but it gets to the point where you have to do that double jump. For some reason, no matter how many times I've timed it, Simba always gets stuck on some invisible wall thing, and I always keep failing it. I can never get past that part. So there's a bunch of cool features in here. There's even ones where you could skip levels or watch the AI play and all that. So I'm definitely going to be utilizing that probably skip value or maybe fast forwarding for that section. And last but not least, I also was wanting to get this on the Nintendo Switch, but again, I couldn't find any copies, even though I was like the 6th one in the store. And that is the Ni no Kuni Wrath of the Witch King Remastered. I know the Switch version technically wasn't a remaster, it was just like a port from the PS3 copy. But it's alright, at least I'm probably getting the better value one with it being remastered rather than the portability. But I would rather like to play it on the go when I'm at work, but oh well. But other than that is about it. I also did pick up some Cheez-Its, which is not really a Black Friday sale. You guys know I like Cheez-Its. And that is pretty much it. So let me know what you guys think about this haul in the comment section down below. And did you guys go out Black Friday shopping? Was there any particular video games, movies, TVs, computers that you were trying to go for that you were able to get? Let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys on the next video.